Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got something a little bit different for you. I have a lifestyle video in the form of a productivity video because no matter who you are in life, housewife, blogger, mama, Weight Watcher, regular 9-to-5 worker or 60-hour-a-week worker, any type of person could always use a little bit more help in the area of productivity. If you are one of the people that do not need extra help in productivity, let me know your secrets because I know I personally am one of the people that really needs help when it comes to productivity and getting things done in a timely manner. And there are so many different techniques, strategies, and things that are supposed to be able to help you with your productivity. But at the end of the day, if you can't find something simple and something that works, what good is spending your money or trying all of these different things if they don't work for you? So I have put together 5 productivity hacks that actually work. We're talking these are tried and true and tested and easy and things that will definitely help you get things done. Before we go ahead and jump in, I want to make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. So if you're not, go ahead and click that little red button down there and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like lifestyle and productivity videos. All right, let's jump right into my 5 productivity hacks that actually work. Hack number 1 is kind of twofold. It is schedule everything and block scheduling. Picture with me, if you will, your planner, be it a calendar on your computer or your life planner, whatever kind of planner you use. Odds are you see something that looks like a vertical column, and when you have something to do, it takes up horizontal space in the vertical column. Now, that's great for appointments. You can say, oh, I have a 10:15 appointment, and you blocked off an hour, so there's that chunk of time missing, right? Even paper planner, Google calendars, whatever. Have you ever tried scheduling things that aren't necessarily appointments? What do you mean? Well, for example, and this is kind of an appointment because I treat it like an appointment, but my body pump class at 5:15 every single Tuesday is written in my calendar, both in my planner and on my Google app, because I want that thing to be in there and I want to treat it like it is an appointment. It is a non-negotiable meeting that I have with myself every Tuesday, and it blocks off that piece of time. So if you have tasks that need to be done, why not schedule them in and block off a period of time to do it, no matter what those tasks are? Do you have house cleaning to do? Schedule a 2 or 3 hour block to get all of the cleaning tasks done. And then you see it clearly in your calendar. You have a time limit. I don't know about you, but I function a lot better under pressure. So if I know I only have 3 hours to get this thing done, it's going to get done. Take filming this video, for example. I sat down to film at 2 o'clock knowing I have to be out the door at 4 o'clock. I have a set period of time, and instead of dilly-dallying around, I went, well, crap, I have this block of time to get this many videos done, best to get on it, and I'm doing it right now. So why not try blocking off time with family, your workouts, time to get work done, time to get house cleaning done, time for your hobbies. Having those specific chunks of time in your calendar helps you stick to the tasks that you need to get done, even if they're not tasks at all, like spending time with your kids or your spouse. Productivity hack number 2 is today's top 3. Let's face it, we live in a world of to-do lists that are far too long for us to actually accomplish everything that's on them. I don't know about you, but I seem to have the perpetual to-do list that only gets longer before it gets completed. Are you with me here on this? No matter what I do, it seems that there are so many things rapidly getting added to my to-do list that I have no way to actually get the actual to-do list done. However, there is a way to make sure that you get things done in a day, and that is today's top 3. What that means is, out of all the tasks you have on your to-do list, it is your job to wake up in the morning or go to bed the night before and pick the next day's or that day's top 3. Not 5, not 20, 3 things that need to get done that day. Those are your top priorities, and those are the things that you have to focus on to get those done first. Then, if you can go back and get more things on your to-do list done, that's great. But focusing on your top 3 kind of takes the pressure off the extensive to-do list that, let's face it, is always going to be there, and helps us narrow in on the 1, 2, 3 items. 3 items that we actually have to get done? Do you have things that need to get done? Grocery shopping. Do you have specific tasks that have a due date that need to be turned in that day? That's what you put in your today's top 3 priorities. I'll be honest, there are some days where my top priority is legitimately go to the grocery store and go to the gym. And on the days where the gym is one of my top priorities, I love it because it means that I am focusing that priority on myself and getting myself healthier and more fit. Or maybe the focus is on meal prep for Sundays. Whatever your focus may be, take top 3, get those done first, eat that frog, so to speak. If you haven't read that book, by the way, I'll link it down below. It is a fantastic book on productivity. So eat the frog, get the things you have to get done and the things you don't want to do done first, and then proceed to the rest of your to-do list. And knowing that you only had those 3 things that had to get done that day, anything extra you check off your to-do list is like bonus points for you anyway, so that feels really, really good. Tip number 2, today's top 3. Productivity hack number 3 is called batching. And I know this is a term that a lot of bloggers and YouTubers use to help us use our time more efficiently, but I figured that anybody can actually use this concept to be more productive. Basically, the concept behind batching is kind of the same as the block scheduling thing, but a little bit more specific. Batching is taking all of the tasks of one particular type that you need to do and setting a timer or scheduling some time and doing only those specific tasks for that certain period of time. For example, I pick 1 or 2 days a week that are designated filming days. I don't sit at the computer and edit. I don't blog. I don't take photos. I get up, get ready, and I sit in front of the camera and film 2, 3, 4 videos if I have the opportunity. Then for that week, my filming is done. Maybe one day I sit down and I respond to emails, set up social media posts, and take blog photos. And then maybe another day, another period of time, I'm focused on cleaning my house for a couple of hours. I also batch together my errands. If I can do it, I will spend 1 day a week running all of my errands so I don't have to go anywhere except to the gym any other day that week. This, of course, does not include appointments that I might have, but I will even run my errands based around my appointments. If I know I have physical therapy one day that's going to put me out in the direction of a couple errands I have to run, I will save my errands for physical therapy day, get them all done in one fell swoop so I can focus the rest of my week on other batched assignments. Taking the time to batch your like tasks together really just helps you focus in on one particular thing or one genre of thing, and the more focused you are on that thing, the more efficient you will be at getting it done as well. Tip number 4 is something I use all the time, and that is the concept of the power hour. I love me a good power hour because I work well under pressure. The power hour is basically you set the timer for 60 minutes, you give yourself a task to do during that power hour, and you have 1 hour to get as much of it done as humanly possible. I will often power hour when it comes to cleaning and tidying my house, because that is something that the job feels like it's never done. No matter what I do, there's always stuff to do. So rather than be the procrastinator professional that I am, I will admit it, I am a master procrastinator. I give myself a certain block of time, not a certain number of tasks. And I say, okay, Brianna, here's your list of tasks, and I'll write down, this is what needs to get done. Bathroom floors, change Gracie's pads, do the dishes, start a load of laundry, put the laundry away, vacuum, etc., tidy up. I'll have this list of items, but then I will only have 1 hour. The goal is to get as many of those items done in that power hour as possible, with the understanding that once that timer goes off, I'm done doing what I'm doing. Now, obviously, if there's laundry in the washing machine, I'm gonna flip it to the dryer, even if it's after the power hour is over. But the idea is, because it is a perpetual list of house cleaning things and ways that I can distract myself by, oh, I need to organize my closet, or oh, this kitchen cabinet really just should get emptied and cleaned up. I can procrastinate by tidying and cleaning my house every day. I could spend every moment of every day doing something and not be done by the end of the week. I swear to you. And it is not because our house is excruciatingly dirty. It's because I'm a master at procrastinating. Putting this 60-minute power hour timestamp on it prevents me from diving into the rabbit hole of perpetual cleaning. And this power hour concept not only works for everything. If you have writing to do, sit down and do nothing but write for an hour. Or if you have a craft you want to do, sit down and work on your hobby for no more than an hour. But the glorious thing about the Power Hour is it doesn't have to be an hour either. You can do 25 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, 90 minutes, whatever you want. But the concept of the Power Hour is to set the timer, power through as much as you can, and then change tasks and go to something else. I love a good Power Hour. And then productivity hack number 5 is having a solid routine, primarily a morning and evening routine. I don't know about you guys, but most human beings thrive on structure and thrive on routine. You see this specifically in children, but let's be honest, it translates to adulthood as well. Having a solid, especially nighttime routine. For me, in terms of productivity, nighttime routine is king. That is setting yourself up for the next morning's success. Before I go to bed, on a good night, if I'm doing it right, I'm getting myself ready for bed early, but slowly, so my body actually has time to power down. And part of that is my nighttime skincare routine. Maybe lighting a candle or diffusing some essential oils, turning the lights down low to kind of shut my brain off. And then I will set up the coffee maker. I always go to bed having set up the coffee maker to go off 15 minutes before my alarm will, so by the time I'm woken up, it smells like coffee in my house, and that scent of coffee is just the perfect way to get my brain going first thing in the morning. So I'll set up my coffee, and then I'll go to my office, and I will, if I'm really being good, I will journal or like do reflections and gratitude journal for the day that just happened, but I will also write down, these are the things I need to do tomorrow. These are my top 3. These are my extra bonus tasks. These are the errands I'm running. And I will have my desk cleaned off and everything set up so when I go to my desk the next morning, I can see exactly what I have to accomplish that day. So I can hit the ground running, fresh cup of coffee in hand, and get as much out of my day as possible. The morning routine kind of just helps focus my brain in for the day. I get up, I sit in my recliner quietly, have some quiet time with God, devotional time, poke at my phone a little bit, trying to avoid social media, but not always succeeding, and just generally enjoying the quiet and getting myself zeroed in on, okay, this is what I have to do today. Let's take a moment and breathe. Let's not stress out about it. And then I can get up, come to my office, and get going. The structure of a good morning and nighttime routine to set yourself up for success is crucial. And what's nice about the routines is they can be whatever you personally need them to be. What works for my routines might not work for yours. It's your job to find out what structure works best for you. But I think no matter what your structure is, having a routine will really, really help you stay productive. There you go. Those are my 5 productivity hacks that actually work. Let me know in the comments below if you have any productivity tips, hacks, whatever you want to call them, that you find helps you get things done, because I always am open to getting new tips and tricks. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, friends. Bye!